Hi there. Told you I'd do it, didn't I? Yes. I'm all like, bitch, the motherfucking stress level that I have been subjected to has been off the Richter charts, off the radar charts, and just altogether motherfucking inhumane. So, I'm like, I have to document everything as it comes up because number one, you don't get more front row seat unless you're the goddamn fucking guinea pig on roast, But I feel like along the way I've had guideposts, caveats that help prep me for this moment, But suffice enough to say, dude, the fucking alopecia was like off the charts. I've been relapsing really bad with the trichotillomania. I mean, and at times it's kind of like, first off, I love a shaved head. I mean, bitch, if I don't say so myself, fucking God gave me the perfect noggin for this. I'm like, I couldn't have hit pay dirt any better than I have, And on top of that, hey, I mean, I've got pulled up on stage with Dropkick Murphys and got to be, the head shaved chick over there. That was a lot of fun, because it's kind of different when you're Asian and you're like skinhead. But I'm like, I'm a dichotomy, But at any rate, so I forgot where I was going with everything. It's just been it's been very stressful. I've been going in and out of oppression, and gotta fucking clean up the inside of my car. I'm like, dude, motherfucker, it has been so rough having to deal with all of this. I'm like, psychological terror, psychological torment, hate crimes, a string of felonies, and then I'm all like, and then, okay, let's not even talk about the government grubbers because, motherfucker, I'm not decoding you guys anymore. I might do a couple of exposés on how to decode these lovelies on the fucking down low. I mean, not even download. It would be like download to them because all you gotta do is just a goddamn drive through the fucking community and see their fucking cars and be like, Gang Stalker lives right there with all of their chickadees. And then there's the guy with the little chickadees. I'm like, bitch, you just exposed your chickadees? Oh, wait, let me guess. You probably had bred your chickadees for the child molestation, for the child sacrifice, right? Of course you don't care about your family. That's why you lead them straight to your house. That's why you take the government grifting cards to go shopping with. So, anyways. So, yes, I've been stressed out. And then one of the ruses that my in-laws had their little song and dance while I'm such a fucking psycho. Whatever. I mean, that's their, like, psychopathy. I'm all like, hey, you know what? You want to think you're better than me? Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? I can do that for you. I'm like, whatevers. But, motherfucker, they just don't leave me alone, god damn it. Anyways, but no, I've just been really, really stressed out. So when it comes to the trichotillomania, one of the things that I've learned and had to adapt to do is that instead of pots and relapse cycles, motherfucker, just shave it all. Just fucking shave it all. So every once in a while, I do this, and quite frankly, I fucking love it. Because number one, I'm a warrior. I'm a peaceful warrior at that, right? And it's been quite the social experience for me. Oh, say social experience, social experiment. Because, whenever you go through life as a shaved head, as a shaved woman, right? It pretty much filters out all the riffraff right at the top of the dynamic of human exchange. So I'm like, if you're a fucking latent asshole, this will trigger you really hard and that asshole will come at me. It's so awesome. I'm like, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. And right now, I'm denouncing everything in life. I'm all like, I can't take it no more. I'm like, this is my no trespassing. by no trespassing. And the fact that a woman has the audacity to shave her fucking head and then go enjoy life like that without a fucking hat. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm that girl. Sorry, I know, it's so aggravating to a lot of you men out there. I'm like, okay, guys, I'm sure, I mean, you know, I know what it's like to hold on to the remaining centurions, you know, but motherfucker, just shave it already. So, yeah, every once in a while, I love doing this, and it's like the coolest thing ever, and yeah, my stress level has just been that fucking off the charts, okay? So, from the time I've actually started to post some of these videos to about, say, now, I would say if I had to judge somebody just by what the fucking like posts on YouTube, I'd be like, this girl right there, she's pretty out there, but she's true to herself. Yeah, she's all right. I'm like, I mean, because now you're gonna have to stop and take a step back and see what the fucking Rico Regali fucking bastards have been pitching about me the whole entire time. Because you know what? I don't even want to know right now. And finding out what it is just a matter of time and academics. So I'm like, whenever good Lord decides it's time for me to find out, it'll be there. So I fucking don't care. Because my next question after that will be, okay guys, because I'm going to save this for a whole different talk. Then did anybody think it was kind of weird to take anybody's fucking word of mouth as fucking God? I'm all like, because you know what? All anybody ever had to do was come talk to fucking Truman. That's all you had to do. Just come talk to Truman. You want to know what's going on with the hair? Ask Truman already. But at the end of the day, if you want to talk about going mano to mano, hand to hand, brow to brow, eye to eye, I'm like, bitch, stop and give me 20 push-ups right now. Right now. Oh, you can't give me 20 push-ups? Well, bitch, it looks like you're the dumbass who fucking can't even have the mental stability to keep up your avatar. Don't tell me you're fucking 18. Oh my God, you're 17? Jesus Christ. So you know what? If anybody wants to play who's got the bigger dick energy, I can go at it all day. And this guy over there, he was just parked right there. I'm like, you know what? I am so fucking over recording all of this stuff because I'm like, I got more evidence than you can fucking shoot a goddamn fish in a barrel. And I'm all like, okay, feds, whoever governmental agency, I'm coming up with a list of very rational questions that I'm just going to let the world take a hold of, because I'm all like, first off, explain to me why bureaucracies is more important than preserving human life. Because if you think bullets, ammo only come in the shape of goddamn bullets, then you forget what the whole idea of what terrorism means. And if you can't fucking figure out what terrorism means, you shouldn't be in your fucking career, because you still left Truman hanging on like a fucking fish, not a fucking worm on a fish hook. Stressed her out so bad, she's got to fucking shave her head. And let's not even talk about the malnourishment, considering all the fucking stress I've been through. Can't even fucking eat right. For reals, have a hard time eating. Oh my God. I mean, and it's such an inconvenience that I'm not a fucking meth head, and I'm not a crack addict, and I don't fucking do fucking cocaine and stuff. I mean, I know the dental disposition does kind of support that. If you were to judge a book by its goddamn cover, well, sure. But what happens when you went and judged a book by its cover and you were fucking wrong? Oh, that's where my fairy tale comes in. I'll be like, God damn it, Alba. Today's the day. You gonna smite these assholes for me already? It's today and day somebody gonna get Truman. Okay. Fuck you all. Nobody come get Truman. Fuck you, Abba. I love you, though, only kidding. And fuck everybody. I'm tired of it. But at any rate, Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys something. Fucking society on a whole, man, I tell you what, I'm one of the most objective people in the world. I know it doesn't seem like it, but if I'm gonna do my own basic assessments, what good would it do me if I were to do an assessment on anything that was slanted? I'm like, that's what the psychos do. They'll take an assessment based on nothing but conjecture and fucking feed it to the world like it was fucking the religiosity of everything that is upright. Even though it's like this, tweaked the other way, and then people are like, yeah, they're right. Fucking assholes. But, anyways, I'm just so very passionate about everything. And then but I forget where I went off with that, but nonetheless, this has been the pinnacle of what I had been, I guess, I was made fun of this right here. This right here. And if anybody ever asked me, I would never ever be, how can you say, embarrassed or ashamed. Because I tell you what, motherfuckers, you gotta fill your own cup. Because there's too many fucking crabs in the barrel kind of people that just want to climb up inside your head and point out everything that's wrong with you instead of fucking taking a look in their own goddamn mirror and fucking working their own shit out. I'm like, okay, you guys are way too invested in what I do and don't do. All right. I'm just happy there is gifting for you in it, from these government fucking gift cards. Because it'd be really creepy if you were all up in my shit without it. I'll be like, oh, now this is a different story. Fuck you all the same. But, dude, I'm just all like, first off, you need to talk to the person. I'm like, how many of you guys out there fucking made decisions about me, snap judgments about me, not fucking come talk to me? Y'all suck. Y'all fucking suck. I'm like, okay, first off, I made peace with you kind of people. I'm like, first off, fuck you. So whenever somebody wants to judge me on this, I'm like, let's do it. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I'm one of the most loyal people you could ever have on your fucking corner. And then, it turns out I'm more like goddamn fucking gold mine of good luck, dude, to have in your corner. Because once I take my mojo with me, everything that's ever done against me, that I've ever protected that person in the spirit, that goes away, bye-bye. And then instant karma. Like, if you wanted to paint what karma looked like, it probably was a double dong, and it was taking out both sides of fucking two-faced bitches at once, okay? But, yeah, so at any rate, I think the fact that any woman that could be a feminine person and still survive with all his condescension, I'm all like, bitch, kiss my ass. Let me see, let's see what your fucking cross is, because I'm helping myself to be happy exactly where I'm at. And there's others out there that could use the leg up. So, there's too many crabs in the bucket kind of people. And if you're the peanut gallery, fucking egging people on, making fun of them to the point to where they commit suicide, what does that say about you as a person? I mean, do you care? That's a big question. And if you don't care about it, what does that say about where we are as a society? And, just a random cross-section. Take a look at your fucking neighbors, because if they're like, psycho, yes, gang stalking, yes, lying, who cares, gift cards, never mind the cesspool and the child molesting. I might be making decisions to, at least switch up my scenery, because there's no fucking brainer that guy's probably slated you for the goddamn organ table, okay? Because that's the kind of crowd you all are really running around with, whether or not you guys really know it. So, but my job is just to fucking survive my fucking course. Man, I'm just tired. I mean, seriously. Because I can go out there and apply for a job, yes, but it's nothing but a fucking dog and show with it. dog and pony show until, game is run sideways on me. And I'm so tired of living like that. That's why I spend most of my time cooped up in my truck. And all of these fucking feds and whatever, I'm like, they know. They fucking know. And then if they're there to support human life, I'm like, what's the first concept about preserving human life? Get the person out of the goddamn frying pan already. Not these assholes. They're like, no. It's going to keep her there. And I'm all like, when I finally realized they weren't going to fucking do a goddamn thing, I can't tell you the amount of pain I absorbed in that. But, I can't stay there forever. It's God forbid you get upset about it and shake a fist at the world and be like, emotional vomit. What's that going to get you? Nobody's going to hear you. They're just going to say, fucking loon, and move on to the next. So, being able to defend yourself in this fuck shit gang stalking, you have to have a certain sense of cerebral discernment with critical thinking and some fucking chutzpah to be able to speak up and speak out about it. Because, I'm telling you, I am not the only one this is happening to. And so you have to understand this. This business is like, it's considered FEMA that fucking went rogue and all of a sudden had decided to fucking do a cesspool throughout the goddamn America. That's what you have. So at every fucking establishment, you have fucking these gang stalkers staged. They're staged there. They take fucking rotations. It's a goddamn business. And this business is aimed at gaslighting. It's a fucking gaslighting fucking business. And the end of their fucking objective is suicide, honey. Fucking suicide. And anything that the government can do to this person to fucking destroy their lives, right to talking to anybody that person might have a sexual intercourse with, or anybody that person might show a sexual interest in, they're gonna go to that person, rail them, and then run sideways game till they're like, okay, you know what? That chick, it's alright. That's been my life. Meanwhile, the fucking ex logs on to fucking Truman Show, watches all my pain. I say hi, Tim. What's up, Tim? And then his fucking mother and my fucking mother-in-law. Hi, what's up, Barbara? Fucking goddamn pedophiliac cut. And then the list goes on and on. So that's my life. That is my life, people. So yeah. I got my nerves a little out of whack, so I went inside and fucking shaved it. And I'm all like, fuck you all, bitches. You know what? You guys tried to rail me out of my fucking freedom. I feel more free than you all put together. You know why? Because I can go out and live like this and still be happy because I fill my own cup. Fuck you all, man. I denounce dating forever. I'm happier this way. Fuck the ethers. Sometimes knowing too much hurts, but it's okay. At least I know which direction to go now in life, which was me. Just shave it off already. Feels so good. But at any rate, thank you for listening. I just had to get that off my chest because I feel so oppressed. I feel so overlooked, so abandoned, I feel like government let me down with all these malfeasance and all this negligence, and then fucking feds, all they're doing is just fucking masturbating all day. I'm gonna say masturbating all day. Probably gets a couple of hookers or two. Because none of you have put human life over bureaucracies. And Truman still has fucking rights usurped from me and still has justice usurped from me. Meanwhile, you goddamn feds will be like, fuck yeah. I bet y'all are racist motherfuckers too. Because, who else do you think gets railroaded? Minorities! But, it kind of sucks when the one that you got, because, that's the biggest thing about me is that, she's alone. She's got nobody in the world. Nobody's going to care about her. You know what? That may be true, but I have children who love me. And I banked a lot of good karma. And you know what? I appreciate being treated in very much a very raw, very real kind of way. Because, you know what? I never knew I was an earth angel. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything other than I trusted God. My mama taught me. And you know, all that fuck shit that kept happening to me, I was like, okay, you know what? Dodge and weave, because if you stare at it, well, there you go, you stared at it. It's just like saying to the universe, oh, you looked at that. You must like it. Here, have some more. So you're like, okay, I had to dodge and weave that. Don't look at it. Because, you know, meanwhile, I'm trying to manifest because the only way I see out of the fucking gang stalking is to fucking manifest. And then you have to have a good attitude about it because, you know, you get so angry about it, it'll just consume you right there, like internal fucking combustion. And then there you go. Bye-bye you to the fucking mental asylum. And you can't say a word anymore. They're going to be like, what happened to her? I'm like, I don't know. I think she's a drug addict. Look at her teeth. And I bet she's probably all hocked up on mushrooms. And it probably would have been all hocked up on mushrooms, really, because I've done that before. Made my way to the hospital for reals. Am I ashamed of that? Fuck no, man. It was just a goddamn spirit molecule. And if you think that quantifies me for a drug addict, well then, bitch, quantify me then. Because apparently you don't know the differentiations. That's important. But, dude, it's just been rough, guys. It's just been rough. So I have to just be raw about it, talk about it, because I'm like, I asked Abba today. Abba? Today? No. Apparently not today. So while I'm still here, I gotta be raw with how I fucking feel about it. And quite frankly, if it'd been anybody else in my position, they would have fucking pooped really hard. And I feel like vets, man, you guys are just staring at me in my goddamn fishbowl. I'm tired of my fishbowl. Fuck you. Anyways, thank you all for listening. And there's always a point to my topics, but might take a while for it all to add up. But at the same time, thank you for listening. I love you guys.